to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby, and a couple of division rivals going head-to-head today, Siggy.
I think when these two teams match up, that regardless, you're looking to bury that other club because of what they've done to you over the course of the season. You figure, hey, it's my time to return the favor.
Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill in this one, Spencer Strider. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last time out, he was only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. The pitch. That misses the zone, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:20.
The pitch. Liner, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Arcia on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Tag. Ow! Darnell, great throw.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Righty to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Jordan. 3 hits and a loss last night. That's in for a strike. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Throw to first. Crawford back easily. Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Another throw over. And he's back again. And the righty deals. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Next offering is downstairs. And a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna on the run. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. The National League leader in runs batted in this year. First offering, and it just misses. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now a 1. Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Aaron Nola. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A Cy Young candidate in the National League. He's having a great season so far. In fact, I've been hearing his name mentioned among some of the leaders. Guys that have been around this league for a while. He's definitely in the conversation, and I think he's got a real shot at winning it.
Digging in, Michael Harris. The wind of the pitch. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop. And as well, his roommate was Alex Bregman. Kicks and deals. On the corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Makes the catch, 1 down. There's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And one guy who's been great for them, Matt Olson.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Vaughn Grissom stands in now and watches strike 1. That hits the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Here's a strike. And a pitch. Grissom tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. 2-2 now. Ground ball left side and foul ball. A line to kick the pitch. This one popped up. Boom. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And there's the strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
And there's a foul ball. And he deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. That one missing inside. Strider, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. The 1-0. And another ball.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way the guys are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Down. And that's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And there's the strike. Oh, 1 down. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And 1 and 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's a ball.
That one misses. 2 and 2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Josh Harrison. First offering misses the mark. Righty delivers.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. That one not close. Full count now. Trey Turner to bat next. And a payoff pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. Out of here. A 2-run homer. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Turner now. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Into center. Harris has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First pitch, and he just misses. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron, was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather, Romo, was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Strike on the inside corner, and the count even at 1.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him, coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home.
Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2. And Acuna's 2 younger brothers, Brian and Luis Angel, are in professional baseball right now, playing in the minor leagues. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And now the 0-1. And that one is inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
In there. And so now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And that's too high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first with one gone. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. In there for strike 1. That's a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
Man at first, Travis d'Arnaud getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Up the middle, flips it. They take the force out, gets him easily, ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. This guy has turned into a beast. In there, and it's 0-1. Crawford goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick in 2022. And the 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here's a big power threat. Brandon Jordan doubled his first time up. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it's gone. His 37th homer of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. On the mound now, Charlie Morton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
It's coming back around.
Bryce Harper to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a third-round pick. Their first-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their second-round pick that year was Brian McCann. Action in the pen down there. Ian Anderson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker.
And ended up winning a World Series with Brian McCann in 2017, but they were wearing Astros uniforms.
Right side. Acuna after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Yeah.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Knocks it down. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. JT Realmuto steps in. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Morton, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was a third-round pick back in 2002. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Good eye right there.
1-0.
The pitch.
Inside.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Two outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2 now. Comebacker to the mound. Third out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
There's nothing that can stop me. You best be watching.
Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Orlando Arcia. Nola back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And here it comes. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In the air, left field. Schwarber settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. He's 0 for 1. Harris, a former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. There's the strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Braves. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. At the belt and fires. That one off the mark. And 1-1. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Hoskins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. Center field. Harris tracks it down for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Hoskins around second, headed for third. The relay throw. The run scores all the way from first. It's 7-0. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. And it's 1-1. Now a check swing, but he held up. That one fouled off. Two. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. So they get one run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 7 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
The shortstop.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And strike 2. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
And now the count is even. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fires over to Hoskins, and a couple of quick outs.
Number 13. Acuna.
Here's Acuna now. Went down on strikes his first time through. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. Next one misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And now 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Braves go down quickly here. They continue to trail 7-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Justin Crawford. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he flips a breaking ball in there Or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And the pitch.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here's a speed threat, Brandon Jordan. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
This to third. Throws to first. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. That's out to center field. And that's the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and they hold a 7-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Check swing, no appeal. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first. So down to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. And he dodges that fastball. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Clips the corner, strike one. That misses off the outside edge. And a pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now batting.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
And that's in for a strike. Ground ball could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Braves strand 1, not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And there's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball. The punch out there. 1 gone here.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it is JT Realmuto. His righty-lefty splits there. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's a little bit high. Ball to strike. And delivers outside.
Ball 2.
That's through there for a strike.
2-2.
Hit weakly on the ground. Riley. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 245 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. That one ripped left field. Ozuna ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Phillies down in order, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Well, welcome back Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 grand slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton. Ball to strike. The pitch.
At the ball.
And the righty deals. On the ground. Harrison tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And now it's going to be Michael Harris. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one misses in the dirt. The wind and the pitch. Tapped up the first base side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Vaughn Grissom digs in now. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering away upstairs.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Schwarber makes the catch, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 7 and the Braves nothing.
So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king. I don't stress the profit. Don't flaunt it unless you.
Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. Morton back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin McHugh appears to be getting loose. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. That misses. Ball 2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Here's a 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Trey Turner. First offering misses the mark. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two-0. There's the strike. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And down on strikes. Now one away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Man at first, and now Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Harrison leads off first with 1 away. Popped up left side. Darno makes the grab for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Justin Crawford. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Right side. Arcia. They get the force. That ends the frame.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Acuna punches one foul right side. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Just missed. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Boom. Under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here is Matt Olson. And there's the strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next offering is down low. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And his season of strikeouts continues with number 250.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And we ready to go. We don't put in the work, and we ready to show. Better tell them right now that we ready.
We go to the 8th. Here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Jordan.
Brandon Jordan.
The wind of the pitch. That misses. Ball 1. And there's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff, guys.
So, man aboard. Bryce Harper, the next to hit.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, and 1 now. And downstairs. Knocks it down.
Yep, you made it.
Now left field, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First offering, and it just misses. Righty delivers. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pitch kicks away from Darno. And the runners will move up.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
They say you win. Jordan on third. Harper stands at second. No outs. Off the plate inside. And now it's 3-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Arcia whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. That's off the mark. 1-0. Outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's ball 3.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese.
Colin McHugh takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And a foul ball. If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. The next pitch misses. Ball 1. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get one pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize?
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Harrison in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
As he was out front that time. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud. Nola still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
And here it comes. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Travis d'Arnaud hits one out. His 22nd homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 8-1.
good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Connor Brogdon.
Well, what's new? Seems like he pitches almost every game for these guys. This is his 90th appearance of the year.
Here's the second baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way. And gone. An absolutely majestic shot. His 23rd of the year. It's 8-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
So now the DH spot, Ozzie Albies. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gregory Soto getting loose out there. Nelson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The pitch. That one inside, and it's 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Payoff pitch. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Back to the mound. Slings to first, and Albies is retired.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
And now, Michael Harris. First pitch just misses.
Nope,
Just missed. And the next pitch is way outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Swing and a miss as he was out front. On the ground, out to short. Whips it across. Now 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. In there for strike 1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Grissom off of first with 2 away. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And gone. Austin Riley goes deep. His 38th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 8-4.
There's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Nick Nelson.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1.
Nope.
And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now on Acuna. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 8 and the Braves 4. We go to the 9th, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
McHugh back to work. McHugh in his 10th season, he features a slider, a cutter, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 1-0. Just off the outside edge. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2-1 now. And that one hammered. Acuna moving back. Looking up, and that ball is out of here. Trey Turner goes deep. That's career homer number 149. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-4.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm. That one's in there. Strike one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Up next is Philadelphia.
And now here is Justin Crawford. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Going 2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jordan, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is outside. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a bouncer. Darnell throws to first in time. And that is that. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's opened up now, 9-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 9, here's Marcell Ozuna. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
And that one missing low.
2 strikes.
The pitch.
2-2 the count.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That wasn't even close. Sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Olsen in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ozuna on at first, nobody out. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Next offering way off the plate. Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now back.
And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And first offering is fouled off. First and second here, no outs. And it's even up.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Boom. To second, they get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Now it's the second baseman, Orlando Arcia. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And a pitch. That's a base hit as a run scores.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Two outs, and that's in for a strike. The 1-1. Harrison. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
Our final score here, 9-5 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding